Hola guys, it's Mrs. Menorah. I just we're going to play with a new tool today, so I'm hoping this is going to work out. We're going to go through your tarea. I think it'll be es muy beneficial si yo voy a hablar con ustedes en mi racional porque yo elige el pretérito o el imperfecto. Entonces vamos a empezar. Había una vez 3 ositos que vivían en el bosque. So once upon a time, there was 3 bears that lived in the forest. This is all background información, so we're choosing the imperfecto. Papa oso, mama oso, y bebé oso. Un día. So un día is one of those things that's going to signal to us something else is going to change. So un día, mamá oso, she did something. Completed action. Hizo una sopa de arroz y pollo and puso en 3 platos en la mesa. So one day she made the soup of rice and chicken and she put it in the 3 plates. Como ya era mediodía. I'm choosing imperfecto aquí because mediodía is going to be a time reference that I'm using through here. Y los osos se sentaron para comer porque tenían mucho hambre. So it was noon. The bears sat down, completed action in order to eat, and they were very hungry. So tener is one of those mental verbs, all right? Muchísimo hambre. Papá oso, what did he do? He tried something. Probó la sopa primero y dijo, ay, la sopa está caliente. BT dubs notice the use of está because it was surprisingly hot there rather than ser. So he tried something and then he said this. So 2 completed actions. Entonces, bebé oso y mama oso. In this case, I could use either quisieron or querían. And the reason is I could use the preterite one, but they tried it, but they failed or they didn't like it. Or I could use the imperfecto. They wanted to, but they weren't able to. So either or would be okay in either instance here. Comer la sopa, pero no podrían. Porque estaba tan caliente como la sopa de papá. So again, this is all background information. They wanted to, kind of a mental verb, but it was too hot for them to eat. Como la sopa de papá oso. Los 3 ojos decidieron. Again, past completed action. To dar un paseo. Dar un paseo significa to caminar or andar, to go for a walk. Mientras, so this is a signal word here. Mientras se enfriaba la sopa, so that while the soup was getting cold. Now we're going into descriptions. Era un día bonito del verano y hacía sol. Los ojos se divertían. They were having fun. So an ongoing action. Like this was ongoing for a while. They were out there having a good time. Cuando. Again, I come into this cuando, which means something else is going to happen here. Cuando una niña perdida llegó. Completed action when she arrived to the house. Se llamaba, she called herself. This happened many times. Imperfecto. Se llamaba Ricitos de Oro. Y era una chica curiosa. So she was not just curious for 1 minute. She was curious for a really long time, right? She's a curious person. Ella siempre. Again, I have a word like siempre. I know this is going to automatically lead towards the imperfecto. Ella siempre jugaba cerca de su casa, pero este día. So again, I'm saying this is normally what happens, but something happened today to make this be a little bit different. But today, se perdió. She got lost en el bosque. Ricito de Oros se acercó a la casa. So she came close to a house. Not like she always used to be close to a house or whatnot. Y miró, and she looked, another action there, por la ventana. Pero no había nadie en el interior. So here we're saying there wasn't anybody there. It's not like she looked and like everybody was gone suddenly, like there wasn't anybody there and it looked like there hadn't been anybody there. Entonces, ella abrió, she opened la puerta and she entered. Again, series of completed actions in la casa. Ricitos de Oro se alegró. She became very happy, right? Cuando vio los 3 platos de sopa. So it wasn't like she was happy all the time. It was like she became happy when she saw that the soup was there, all right? Ricitos de Oro se comió. So comer is normally not a reflexive verb. So this is comerse, and comerse means to gobble up. So she gobbled up the soup. Toda la sopa del plato pequeño porque estaba, again, it's going to be a mental verb. It was perfecto. Ni demasiado caliente ni frío. Había, again, this is background information, había también en la casa 3 sillas. Una grande, una mediana, y otro pequeñita. Ricitos de Oro, what did she do? She completed an action. Se sentó la silla de Papa Oso. And le de Mama Oso por fin, la bebé, lo siento, y por fin la de bebé oso. Le gustó. She liked it. Más la silla cómoda de bebé oso, pero la silla era, background information, muy pequeña para ella. De repente. De repente is going to be one of those things that this was an ongoing action before it and now suddenly has changed. De repente se le rompió el pretérito, la silla, and se cayó en el suelo. Suelo is the same as piso. Ella estuvo, we're going to go with estaba. Ella estaba muy cansada because, again, this is going to be a mental verb. She was very tired and she felt like sleeping. Tener ganas is the phrase to feel like it. Y tenía ganas de dormir. La muchacha, perdóname, se acostaba. So she put herself in las camas de papá oso, de mamá oso y bebé oso. La cama de bebé oso era, again, background information, tan cómodo que ella se durmió enseguida. So she fell asleep just like that. So this is saying we're going to go with pretérito. A poco después, a little bit after, los 3 ositos volvieron. The bears returned, completed action, del bosque, dispuestos a comer la sopa. Cuando vieron a la puerta abierta, el plato vacío, so they saw the door open, the empty plate, the broken chair, los osos supieron. Supieron, we're going to use saber here because this is they found out. They didn't always know. So they found out que alguien, that somebody was in their house in this moment, en este momento, okay? I think you could also safely make an argument for estuvo because it says in this moment, okay? No sabían, they didn't know what to think. Ellos fueron al alcoba, okay? So they went to the room. Qué sorpresa tuvieron aquí. What a surprise there was there, okay? Había, there was, they didn't find, una chica en la cama de bebé oso. Ella, what was she doing? So they walked in, they saw this. Now we're giving some background information. So there was a girl there. She was sleeping. Pero, so all this is ongoing in the past. We have another cuando, so this is going to generally lead us to something that's going to fall in the predicate. Cuando oyó, to hear, when she heard the voices, she suddenly, right, se despertó, she woke up. Asustada, like scared or frightened. La niña dio una salta. So salta would be to jump, so she was kind of like startled, so she jumped up here. Y huyó, and she fled de la casa. Ricitos de Oro siguió cosiendo el bosque hasta encontrar su propio casa. Then it talks about how she left in the forest to able to find her own house. Hopefully this is helpful. Tenga un buen día y hasta luego.